Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Oh my god, John's not staying. Oh my
I
god, it's
know.
just us. Oh my god.
It's just us.
No, it's kind of fun. It's like dad's leaving.
Bye. Okay, my pet peeve is
Yeah.
the mouth, like
The sound.
Well, like when there's a dry mouth, so I'm like really self-conscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably
Be
drink a
drinking
lot of water.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor. I'm our lead editor at Jubilee, and I've edited a lot of videos.
A lot of videos. I'm Bonnie. I don't know who to look at. I was a director for a long time at Jubilee, so I've directed a lot of videos that Taylor has also edited for me.
True.
And now I am the creative lead of Nectar, and I've done a lot of like our dating content.
So before we begin,
Yes.
let's talk about
What is RIZZ?
what is RIZZ.
Well, I remember when we first were talking about this, you were the one that was like more adamant about this being a topic. Like you were like obsessed.
That's
And
so embarrassing.
You were like, I think RIZZ would do so well. And I didn't know what RIZZ meant.
And you were
yet.
like, Taylor, that's
And I was
stupid.
like, I don't know what that is. But then once you explained it was like game, then I was like, oh, that could be really funny. And then once we started talking about like how to execute it as a ranking, then it became really fun to think about. But you were all for it.
I was all for it. And you know what? It all started on TikTok. Just the conversation about RIZZ just exploded
It
one
did.
day. So today, the premise of this video, there's 5 women, 7 men. The men are going to try to RIZZ these women up. And
Is it a verb or like an adjective or a noun? Do you RIZZ someone or do you have RIZZ?
it's both a verb and a noun. So like
Nice.
you can have RIZZ and you can also
deliver
RIZZ. And you can be RIZZed.
I can. Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever been RIZZed, Bonnie? By a man?
I
the
don't
bar?
think that's appropriate for this podcast, Taylor. Okay.
What's your experience with like being
Head on?
head on?
I mean, sure, it's happened, but like, I don't know. When you're
But
in a
you're
bar
engaged
and-
now.
Yeah, I'm engaged. So clearly it's worked. I've been RIZZed at
The highest
RIZZed
level.
on.
We'll save some more of the discussion for the reaction, but we're going to watch this video. We're going to react to it. This is Bonnie's first time seeing it.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be able to take you from the Vava to sink on sink, then back to the Vava. If you know, you know.
What?
But what I can do is make sure to be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick.
Is there a Medicare? Because this guy needs to be checked if he's having a stroke.
Also, feel free to stop it at any time. You are
Okay.
also in control.
Okay.
Okay, so the men will first discuss what RIZZ means to them and rank themselves accordingly.
Okay.
First thoughts on that hook.
That makes me sad.
Okay.
I'm scared.
I would say my definition of RIZZ is every single time I've
Oh,
talked to
nut.
It's not.
If you're Gen Z, you know what RIZZ is. It's just using your personality and charisma to romantically entice a girl.
It's like an all-encompassing thing, right? It's the whole package,
right.
So it could be the looks, it could be your personality, it could be the jokes, it could be your pickup lines because you're witty.
It's also your approach, though, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how you can't just come up to a woman and be like, oh, hey, I think you're gorgeous. Like,
You can't be awkward, you can't be cringe.
Yeah.
First of all.
Don't you feel like that's the most normal? That's like the most normal form
I would
of RIZZ.
welcome that. Are you
Right.
kidding me? If someone just came up to like, hello, you're gorgeous.
Well,
Oh my God,
I
thank
think
you.
there's a line, right?
Yeah.
There's a double standard. It only works if you're like
If
attracted
they're attractive.
in return. Yeah.
I don't know if I think it's allowed. If you're just like paying a compliment to someone,
Yeah.
like go off, that's great. It's the line becomes, what are you expecting out of this?
Right.
Like, are you just giving me a compliment because you just see me and you want to give a compliment? Then that's like, oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
If it then becomes like you have other motives of like, oh, I'm going to give her this compliment and then I'm expecting her to do something else in return. That's when I think it gets icky. It's like, be straight up about what your motive is. And sometimes you can just give a compliment without expecting the other person to like react
Right.
the way that you want them to react.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. Yeah.
the number one RIZZ killer. Even if you're not that good looking, if you got mad RIZZ, if you got mad game, you can explore that way.
That's 100% true. So how do we want to shake this up?
I would say you said that you would like sing to women in public.
Yeah,
That's first place because I would not want to do that.
That's confidence.
Who does that?
And talent.
It's not confidence.
And talent.
David does that?
Yes, the guy in the red flannel.
Okay.
It's confidence and talent.
What about you guys?
I think you're funny.
I think
you're up there for sure.
You gotta go higher.
Like actually,
Funniness.
I think you're funny.
Humor.
I think you're really
Yeah, I do think humor is good for RIZZ. We'll see. We'll see how this all pans out.
No. Okay. I'll go.
I feel like it has to be more in the moment.
Yeah, it's more of a moment thing because I
Yeah.
don't use pickup lines. So
I think,
don't.
anyone can have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the thing. Is like pickup lines can be cheesy, but I feel like in the right context, they could also be effective, knowing that it's cheesy.
I'm so ready for your pickup.
I'm not a fan of pickup lines.
No? Have you like gotten pickup lines before?
No. Okay,
Taylor.
I'd like to make a disclaimer that I'm so like unqualified to talk about this because I certainly don't have any RIZZ. I also don't receive RIZZ.
I don't believe that at all, Taylor.
No. Also, I just feel like maybe I'm not as all I'm saying is I'm like I don't know if I'm a fan of pickup lines. Has it been tried? I can't really say that it has. So, maybe I'm just basing that off of like things I've seen in the media, in our videos.
Sure.
We like make people do pickup lines sometimes, and I'm like, there's just no way that ever works.
But have you ever been asked out on a date?
Well, not like randomly on the street.
Have you ever been like flirted with though?
I mean, probably.
Like there's very like
sure.
Taylor.
I
have just such a hard time believing that you have never like I could see you being RIZZed and you being just unaware. Like you have RIZZ blinders, I think.
Whoa. I think I feel like I can be intimidating sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I get it. I don't want this to sound like I'm okay. Goodbye.
Not number one.
Number one.
Wow.
That's so funny. I don't think I'm supposed to.
I think you got the confidence.
Wait, but every time you talk, it's RIZZ.
That's true. Yeah, I should be number one.
I did say that.
I can't compete with this.
I think those three are good.
Dave, I noticed you're still at the end, and I'm wondering why you think you're at the end. You're kind of leading the conversation right now. I feel like that's a up the line sort of thing.
Okay. I think I'm a.
Is that RIZZ or is that just?
No.
That's nice. You talk nice.
Guys, come on, I've been speaking the entire time. Well, I mean,
I'm a cool guy.
brag or anything, but I should definitely be a fan. Come on, guys, nothing against you. You're a cool bro.
Yeah.
I think so.
Do it.
I'll let you all stop me.
What?
Oh, he goes to the top.
Okay. This kind of stuff is definitely just like everyone trying to be nice to each other and they're just like, I'll just be the last because I don't care.
How did he?
Like, how did he
finessed
just,
his way all the way to the front?
How did he
for
do
nothing?
that? How did he do that?
Hey, maybe that's what RIZZ is.
Oh, that's a good point.
Thank you for that.
How do we feel about this?
I feel good. I feel this.
This is perfect.
Okay,
let's-
just happy to be here.
Okay, let's pause here. Let's take a look. So this is the men's
This is the
ranking and
men's
how they
ranking.
perceive how each other or the level of RIZZ that all of these people have. So what are we observing here? I feel like at the end here at number 7, he probably was a little bit more quiet.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. He wasn't like leading the conversation as
He wasn't
was
leading
saying.
the charge.
And then we've got these like maybe 2 more like unconventionally interesting folks at the top. They just like have like more of that like quirky energy.
Yeah, they're very quirky.
Yeah. And then we've got like Errol, who, as we've seen in all of our comments sections, just like conventionally stunning.
Yeah, just like a beautiful person.
And so it's like, not sure why he's down
I don't
there.
think he should be. I think that's like everyone trying to be like modest and humble. Like, because if they were to be like, oh, I think I'm number 1.
Right.
Then they look like an asshole. But except for Nut, which somehow can pull it off, saying he should be number 1, and
well,
everyone's
maybe
like, okay.
Nut, like, because his shtick seems to be like you're just not sure when he's being serious.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a bit.
Right.
He's just,
or is he?
I don't know.
So just based off what you've seen so far, we won't like go through the whole ranking, but like who would you put as number 1?
I think I would go like, I would go Errol, Nut, Logan.
Oh, you're gonna go all the way down.
Oh, I'm gonna go all the way down. I can't half-ass this. So Errol, Nut, Logan, David. What was that guy's name?
Dave.
Dave. That's David and that's Dave.
Yeah.
Okay, then Dave. Lee, then Jaden. I feel bad putting Jaden at the last, but it's just because he's quiet.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I probably would put Logan first, Errol second. I just feel like
Logan
so far I
has, like, a
haven't heard.
vibe.
It's hard to not base it off like prior things I've
Knowledge,
seen.
yeah.
But like Errol was just kind of like he's just there. He wasn't like doing a lot.
Yeah, he's just banking on his prettiness, I guess.
Maybe. Or I think
It works
sure.
for me.
Yeah, I think like Logan probably stood out just for like there's like that mix of like he's not doing too much, but he's not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree.
So now the women are gonna discuss.
Because I'm number 1. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah, the women are so cute.
I want them to be like a girl band.
Am I wrong?
I want them to be a girl band.
Yeah,
I want to make sure
they're
that
really
soundbite is
amazing.
received. Okay. What'd she say? Riz is
She said
cringe?
Riz is cringe, and she goes, "What?"
No.
Or no.
Right? Okay.
Wait, what?
No, you're not wrong.
No, you're correct.
I mean, like, I guess a guy can try to, like, rizz you and be cringe, but, like, if he has good game and he's smooth with it, then, like, I personally don't think it can be cringe.
I'm with her.
Yeah, but like cringe Riz is like the common pickup line type, but like a good Riz would be charismatic, positive, confidence, right?
If they Googled how do I hit on a female, like
No.
it's like I'm cringing.
Yeah.
I like.
Oh my god. Can I say something that's kind of tangential but related? Apparently there's a pickup school on the west side, like in Santa Monica. And I saw like all these things where these women were like posting. They were like, I don't know what this is. Does anyone know? Like, it felt like maybe it was a scam or something. Cause I had one guy come up, like approach me and say something very specific and just be like, you're really beautiful. And then whatever. And then she was like, and then 3 other guys did the same thing to me in the same neighborhood. And she was like, and listen, like, like, sure, I'm attractive, but like it was just so weird. And then a bunch of other women, I don't even remember where I saw this, a bunch of other women were commenting and being like, oh my god, the same thing has happened to me in that area too. Apparently there's a school,
A RIZZ school
for like teaching guys how to pick up women, and they have to like go out and do their homework in the neighborhood. So maybe we should take you there and see if you
Whoa, that's not where I thought that was
okay.
gonna go, but okay.
just like so weird, right?
Yes.
But I do like what they're talking about where it's like, is RIZZ always cringe? No.
Right.
If you're able to do it successfully, it can be good. But then if it's
Yes.
cringe, it's extra cringe.
Yes.
But then I wonder, like, is RIZZ, if you're good at RIZZ, is it just part of your personality? Or are you just like a charismatic person?
I feel like there's something about being like too aware of the idea of RIZZ that is gonna like maybe sabotage some people, because then you're like trying to be like, oh, I'm trying to have RIZZ, and it's like, no, you're just trying to like, you know what I mean? I think that's like
that's
the
cringe
danger
part.
and that's like how listen, if you own a RIZZ school and you attend a RIZZ school, I'm sure there are like valid reasons why you're doing that. I think you're like wanting to find ways to like be more confident, but I think when we get so fixated on like the singular idea of like RIZZ, game, whatever, then that's where it can get cringe, because you're just like not even being genuine anymore.
Totally. And sometimes I feel like you're so caught up in the like, when RIZZing becomes like a game to you, and it's like, oh, I'm just trying to do this to see if I'm good at it, then it's not genuine. That's when it's icky. It's like, if you actually find this person attractive and you want to go up and you want to strike up a conversation, you go up, you strike up a conversation, maybe the conversation doesn't go anywhere. And then you're like, okay, well, shit, you're hot, but this isn't working. and then you move on. But like, it's when you treat it more of a like this thing to master and conquer, then it's icky. Well, now demonstrate their RIZZ. Oh my goodness.
Same.
No, I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Let's start with you.
Round 1. RIZZ.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, first of all, those graphics.
That's Dane. Shout out to Dane.
Oh my god.
Let's see. We're at a bar, you said?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, bar. I see you're buying a drink. Where's mine?
You have to buy it yourself, unfortunately.
Okay, the other cheesy pickup line that I had,
You're gonna tell me it's cheesy before you tell me?
one that I thought of was, are you a camera?
No.
Because every time I see you, you make me want to smile.
Oh my god.
I've never heard that one. I like it.
Is this how you get engaged? Because I'm like, if someone said that to me, I don't. What do I say? I'm like,
I like that he owns that it's cheesy though.
Sure.
She says like,
That's
"Oh,
true.
you're gonna tell me it's cheesy before
Yeah.
you even do it." Like, I like that he's saying that, like being self-aware.
sure. Yep. There's more.
Good.
Yeah, I was the first person, like kind of the icebreaker of the entire activity, so I had no plan whatsoever and thought of a pickup line and then fouled out.
Okay, here we go, Errol.
Nice to meet
Errol.
you.
Nice to meet
What
you
was
too.
it?
Errol?
Errol? Nice name. I like it.
appreciate
All right, so what you got?
I don't do pickup lines, so I was just gonna try to get to
Thank
know
God.
you. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I was like, where you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I'm
Yeah.
from
It's
Philly.
the eye contact.
Sick. Look at that. Over your bonding.
Yeah, how you like it over here?
It's not my favorite, but like I'm more of a person that's wanting to like travel everywhere rather than just like one place and stay in that one place forever.
Favorite spot where you want to go?
Probably Amsterdam.
I see you have a lot of tattoos. You got a favorite one?
Probably this one.
was
This is
gonna
why
say,
I
how this
moved to LA.
one's good. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
It's like, even if he is just like trying to like RIZZ someone, it's the fact that he's like listening to her and like genuinely trying to get to know her.
Yeah.
That is like appealing.
Yes. I agree.
Okay. Thank you.
But I think, yeah, for me, then, see, this is where my overthinking starts coming in, because then I'm like, but why is he asking me so many questions? Like, what's he trying to get at here? And then I start to
Is he a
overthink.
cop? What's happening?
Yeah.
I actually do art too. I sell my artwork.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I
so
would
if you
actually
ever-
get artwork like
gonna
tattooed.
say, if you
I've
ever
done
need
that
any-
so many times with all my homies.
Really? I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if you ever need any artwork, I got you.
Sick.
Oh.
Cool. He's nice.
How is that?
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Success.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Emily.
Emily?
Yeah, we're kind of matching. It's kind of a vibe.
Kinda. I kinda like to sing a lot. So if
No.
I
Are you
sing
gonna
to
serenade me right now?
I could serenade
No.
you.
Okay, let's
Would you
do
like
it.
me to serenade
She
you?
invited
Yeah.
it.
Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name.
Okay.
What you say your name is, Emily? Though?
Okay, he has a gorgeous voice. Okay.
But if someone did that to me in public, I wouldn't know how to react.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Same. Even if it was like the best singer in the world, I still would be like,
Yeah. I would be like, do I pay you after this? Like, what do I?
to be fair, she said, yeah,
She said,
sure.
yeah, sure. But she was not very confident about that.
Work.
I'm in clinical research.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I am a full-time college athlete.
Okay. For what sport?
Basketball.
So can you dunk me or no?
I can do more than that.
He's like, what?
Hello.
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 From him.
Listen.
Do you just talk?
Yeah,
Want me to
listen.
listen?
I may not be able to give you. I may not be the richest one here, and I may not be the most handsome one here. But listen, I may not be able to take you from the Vava to sink on sink, then back to the Vava. If you know, you know.
What's happening? What's happening? Jaden, no. Jaden. I was rooting for you.
What?
But what I can do
It just keeps going.
is make sure to be a chicken noodle soup when you're sick. Make sure I just cry right now. I wanna make sure to pick you up when you fall.
What?
And I wanna make sure you're the best version of yourself.
Is there a Medicare? Because this guy needs to be checked if he's having a stroke.
Alright, yo, hold on. Actually, like, yo, I have like a In-N-Out gift card if you want to go. I'll buy you one.
Honestly, you should have opened with that. No. Honestly, you should have opened with the In-N-Out gift card.
It's the whispering and like the crying. He's like,
I am worried about him. I'm worried about him. Take you to the Vava, to the Cinco Cinco. What is happening?
Like, so apparently those are Drake lyrics. So I'm
I'm
uncultured.
Oh, it's like he was short-circuiting as soon as he walked up to her.
I really feel for him. He's really trying his best.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Oh.
I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Okay.
What do you like to do for fun?
Oh.
Not this. Please help me. Let's move on.
You know what? That could be the start of a really cute friendship. You know what I mean?
Sure.
She was.
Yeah.
She could have been much like meaner about it.
She could have been.
Sport. I love it so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, if you were him in that situation and you started to,
you start to fumble.
Yeah. What would you
It's
do?
like, what would you? Yeah. I think it just goes back to that thing of like if he was like self-aware and like called himself on it.
Been like, okay, I know that was
Like,
a
oh
bit.
shit, okay, I don't know what's happening. Like,
let me start over.
I'm gonna start over. I don't know
He
what's
tried,
happening.
but that was
I know,
the In-N-Out
he tried
thing.
to course correct and then he went weirder.
Yeah, so I basically kind of threw in the beginning. I got a little bit nervous when I came in. She was so pretty. I just didn't want to get last, to be honest. Anything but last.
Babe. But see, that's the kind of thing, like, she's so pretty and it like startled him.
Yeah.
It's like, I wish he would have just been like, I'm sorry, you're really pretty and I am forgetting what I was gonna say.
Right. But that could also come off as a bit contrived, right?
I guess so.
That might feel like a bad pickup line. But you know, like how he was in that interview, it was like very genuine.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Something happened here.
Which, you know what? Cameras, crew, everyone.
Cameras, crew. I
it's a lot.
also would say being around other boys
Yes.
probably changes your RIZZ a little bit.
Of course.
Because
Yeah,
I
you're
imagine you're like
self-conscious.
more self-conscious and you're like trying to like, I don't know, impress them.
Yeah.
I feel like anytime a guy is trying too hard to impress other men, that's where we like stumble and fall. Oh no.
Hi.
Hi, I'm
He's so sweaty already.
I'm Dave.
Same.
My pronouns are he and him, but I want to be yours.
I've unfortunately heard that on the internet places.
No.
Not like to me. I've just heard it.
Oh my god, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
It feels offensive
I
in
know.
some way.
She will respond. You'll see.
Okay, great.
I play Valorant, so I've heard that a
Wait,
lot.
you play Val?
I do.
Will you carry me?
I need someone to carry me. Are you immortal?
No. I'm silver. What rank are you?
You're silver?
Yeah.
I'm plat.
Yeah, I used to work for a company called Riot Games. That makes Valorant.
Really?
Yeah.
So why'd you quit?
To start my own startup.
Oh, good job.
Thanks. What do you do?
The fist
Oh,
bump.
I'm an advisor for a management agency, and I also do content creating.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you do Valorant content creation?
I think
they're
my
connecting
gym
on something
stuff
here.
is better
Yeah.
than, like,
Yeah, but there was a fist pump, so.
That's right.
My name's Kaima.
Kaima.
Yeah.
Hi, Lee.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you, my
Nice
dear.
to meet you too.
Tell me, are you in college, school, or anything? Or
I am in school.
cool? Where at?
The body language is off.
RCC. No way.
Language is off.
When you're approaching a woman, maybe don't just stand there cracking your knuckles in front of us. Like,
Aw.
it just feels like.
Is that that's just
I guess it's a nervous thing. To me, it seems like you're about to wind up to like punch me in the face. Like, that's where my brain goes.
What's your favorite band?
Band?
Yeah.
I don't think I listen to bands that much.
Stop it.
Anything Do you know? Do you know the? Do you, I'm working. I'm working. Do you know?
I'm working.
Killers?
No.
Yeah, you never heard of the Killers? Coldplay?
Yeah.
You have to know Coldplay.
I do.
Okay,
I see
that's
them
good.
in
That's
concert
good.
on my birthday, yeah.
Okay, no way.
Yes.
I'm gonna see them in September. Artist then, who's your favorite artist that you currently have on repeat?
Probably Maggie Lindemann. She's pop
Mary
punk.
Magdalene?
Maggie Lindemann?
I haven't heard of her.
Yeah.
Was that good?
You kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
But was that RIZZ at least?
W-Riz is the term, Bonnie.
W-Riz?
Yeah.
What does that
W,
mean?
like-
you win?
Yeah, it's
like
not
I did
L, it's
good.
W.
It's W-Riz. I gotta say, there were like some fumbles, but then like really quickly like
He tried to bring it back.
picking it back up in a way that I respect.
Okay.
But nice.
I love this bar. How's it going?
I love the scene work. I
Yes.
love like
he's always
the
fully in the bit.
improv. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the like commitment to the bit.
Yes.
Okay, respect.
I'm Cam.
Nice to meet you, Cam. I'm Jess.
You can call me Nut though if you want. That wasn't like a weird. That's like my. People call me that. Sometimes.
Why?
It's like my music name. I do music.
Do you
I do music. You should check out Nuts music. It's pretty good, actually.
Good. Yeah.
Very nice. I can make you fall in love. Feel like Barry White.
Do you like squirrels?
Do I like squirrels? Sure. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah. Why'd you ask me that?
Wait, the way he's spinning this on her is wild.
I think he genuinely didn't know. And he's like, why'd you ask me that?
Oh my god, stop.
This
I
poor
love-
girl.
Can I get you a drink? Because we're at the bar.
No, I'm okay.
I didn't even want to get you one.
Oh no. It's falling apart.
I'm kind of flush for cash right now.
That's like not where you thought it was going, right?
I'm gonna flush my cash right now.
It's like you definitely don't want to do
no.
the thing where you're like, they say no, and you're like, well, I didn't like you
I didn't
anyways.
like you
but-
anyways. But to just,
It's like,
just be.
actually, I don't know why
I don't know why I asked. I'm kind of broke right now.
Okay.
I can watch
just
this for
first,
hours.
do you feel like she's into it or no?
I don't know. I could see something weird happening here.
It might be working.
Like it might be. It's so. It catches you
feels-
so off guard
Yes.
that you're like, is this working?
But
for
there's
me?
like something
There's something
charming
there.
about it for some reason.
Yeah, there is something. I think her asking the squirrel question is where things really took a turn for me, and I was like, "Oh my god, are we in love? Is it gonna happen?"
Yeah.
The nut music isn't working
It's
out.
not surprisingly not going that great.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Who would've thought?
Oh, no.
So like, what's up? Do you do any impressions?
I can't follow his train of thought. It's everywhere.
I mean, he's asking her questions though. That's not what Jaden did.
True.
Video should exist. So crazy.
I worry about the body language though. I'll be honest.
she's
Her
like
crossed
this.
arms is a little.
But look at that smile.
But she's laughing a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I can tell she doesn't know what to do
Fair
physically or mentally or emotionally in this moment.
I get
and
it.
she's feeling a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you?
I have one.
Can I see it?
Obama.
Let's hear it.
Michelle. Thank you.
It's really good.
Does that change things?
Okay, well, first of all, that was a good impression.
Whoa.
It was.
Dave's face
Look
in
at
the
Dave's
background.
face. Oh my god, the men are fucking losing it.
God.
Oh my god, I don't even know. I liked that.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest.
Okay.
No. But maybe you could start doing impressions.
More impressions?
Yeah, you should practice.
I only have the one.
Also, He's still holding the drink.
You know what? He's
Still-
committed.
He's committed. I respect that. He only has the one impression. Maybe I thought she was gonna go. I thought
Right.
she was gonna say, maybe you can teach me impressions.
I did think it could go there.
And I was like, wow.
Of course.
Of
You
course.
just like maintained eye contact and you actually like cared about the other person.
So that's the comparison.
Interesting.
I think the only shock, was
Yeah.
actually, I'm not sure if it's a shock
What?
that Nut was second. Like, I feel like I could anticipate that the women would like him.
Yeah.
Oh, it could have gone
It could
really
have gone
good or
either
really
way.
bad.
Okay. The one surprise for me is Logan being down here, and then
He's actually in the same spot though.
Oh, he's in the
Interesting.
same spot. And then David surprised me.
In the middle. You
Dave.
thought Dave, married. Jesus. Sorry, divorced.
Dave, yeah, him. He surprised me. Like,
Because you thought he fumbled so hard. At the
I thought he
beginning.
fumbled in the actual date, but then it's like when they were just casually talking, it was like way more playful and fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that is the question, right? Like, RIZZ. I don't.
What is
The more
RIZZ?
we do this, the more I'm like, what is RIZZ? Is RIZZ just like the thing, like the icebreaker? Do people have RIZZ all the way through?
It's also like, does someone have, like, how subjective is it? Because even when they were talking about Nut, like, all the other girls were into it. And then the girl he actually spoke to was like, I was kind of a no.
Yes.
So is it possible that someone has RIZZ for other people and not for
Totally.
some?
Yes. Yeah. And so I think, too, even when you think about training people like how to have RIZZ, I think that's where it kind of, doesn't work because if everyone has the same tactic for RIZZ, well, first of all, it's not going to be genuine. Second, it's like not everyone's going to be receptive to that. Like, of course, there are going to be people who are.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So I guess as you think about love, dating, relationships a lot for Nectar, what like advice or what words of wisdom would you have for young men out there?
I don't have any words of wisdom.
Okay,
for young men.
that's fine.
I mean, I think it's just interesting that the women voted the guys who, like, Errol was asking questions. And he wasn't going in with a line. He was going in just being like, hey, how are you? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And just engaging. Nut was also asking questions in his own special way. And there was, like, some fun banter. And then even, like, Dave was, once they kind of got through the fumble of the, the
opening
lines,
line,
then it became more genuine.
Yeah, what I love is that like the top two people are so different. Like
So
they
different.
couldn't be more opposite.
So different.
in their personalities, in their style.
I think
like,
even
in their
look.
aesthetic. Yeah,
Like, I think what's interesting with this is like Nut. If you put Nut and like Logan and Jaden and like some of these guys next to each other, I don't think you would immediately be like, oh, that's the suave one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then to see them all, like, I don't think it necessarily means because someone is like the most conventionally attractive that they're good at
right.
putting themselves out there or whatever. Or even with Logan when they were like, oh, we bet you get RIZZ, and he's like, I'm shy and I sit in the corner at the bar. That's like very interesting to me.
Yeah, I think the takeaway is
RIZZ
just gotta like be genuine. RIZZ has to be natural.
RIZZ is what you make it, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I think everyone has a little bit of RIZZ in them, and you just have to find the RIZZ that matches your RIZZ.
Yeah.
It's way more about compatibility to
Yeah.
me than like definitive, like you're good at RIZZing.
Yeah, and you also don't need to like be so obsessed with the idea of RIZZ because
Yeah.
standards of RIZZ will come and go.
It's just like talk to women like they're humans.
Yeah, fair enough.
works a lot.
Yeah.
Like, and when the dudes were like talking to them and wanting to get to know them like genuinely, that worked way better than when guys were trying to do a thing. Because if you're trying to do a thing, like, then you chicken noodle soup them. That's not good.
Yeah, and then like later, or in the solos at the end, there's one girl that's like, for Lee, the guy who got last, like, there will be like troll women who are gonna match his energy. It's just not me. So you just gotta find, and yeah, of course, you don't want to be with someone who's not into your RIZZ.
Yeah.
I really need to erase this word from my vocabulary. Like, I hate that it's like
I hate it now.
not being used ironically. But so that was the RIZZ episode.
Wow.
I love it. I think it's so vulnerable in a lot of ways.
So vulnerable.
Thank you
it
to
really
all
is.
the men
Oh my God.
put themselves through this. Thank you to the women.
Bad for them.
The women were awesome. I love that they gave great feedback. They were kind.
Yeah, they gave constructive feedback. Yeah. I think that was awesome, instead of just like laughing at the guys and being like, cringe.
Because it does take courage. Right?
It takes courage to do this regardless.
Yes.
And it takes courage to do this in the real world.
Totally.
To like approach somebody and start a conversation. That's like such a scary thing to do. But I think we've learned that intention is what matters most, and like being honest about your intentions and genuine.
Well, thanks so much, Bonnie.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you to our viewers for letting us hijack this podcast. And I'm not sure how to stop this from rolling.
Okay.
So maybe we need to get John.
I think you just press stop. But
well, this.
Okay,
let's just say goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Subscribe to Nectar.
Subscribe to Nectar.
Subscribe to Jubilee. Subscribe to Twobilee. Let us know
if you want to be in dating content. Sign up for our casting emails. And RIZZ you later.
Yeah.